FG finally reveals those financing terrorism in Nigeria. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news update, please click on the notification bell. The Muhammadu Buhari administration has finally revealed those involved in fueling insurgency. According to the federal government, foreign non-governmental organizations, banks, financial technology firms are responsible for financing insurgency. These were contained in the 2022 National Inherent Risk Assessment of Terrorism Financing in Nigeria report. In what can be described as a major development, the federal government has revealed those it said are responsible for financing terrorism in the country. In the 2022 National Inherent Risk Assessment of Terrorism Financing in Nigeria report, the FG listed some of those involved to include 1. Foreign non-governmental organization, 2. Banks, 3. Financial technology firms, 4. Point-of-sale terminal operators. The report, which assessed the level of terrorism financing risk the nation was exposed to, identified the affected NGOs to include those operating in terror-prone areas and engaged in humanitarian activities, servant provision and faith-based activities, Punch newspaper report. Going further, the report established that there are constant interaction between the use of cash of terrorist actors and financial institutions, bureau de change, fintech firms, and designated non-financial businesses and professions, Vanguard newspaper added. The assessment read in part: the findings of this report indicate that TF in Nigeria is generally associated with the use of cash. This notwithstanding field information flowing from law enforcement investigation as well as financial data have revealed constant interaction between the use of cash by terrorist actors and financial institutions, bureau de change, fintech firms, and designated non-financial businesses and professions. The use of bank accounts and the movement of TF funds has featured prominently in both intelligence and investigation related to TF. Financial data have also shown that illegal currency exchanges commingle transaction in their personal accounts as well as entity accounts held and controlled by them with that of their BDC activities. Insecurity, Afenifere raises alarm over incessant kidnapping in southwest, gives Buhari one major task. Meanwhile, in other news, the frequent occurrence of kidnapping and other social vices in the southwestern region has been questioned by the Pan-Yoruba socio-political group, Afenifere. In a recent statement released by its publicity secretary, Jaire Ajayi, the group expressed its worry over the recent trend of kidnappings at the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway and the Anako-Fesero Blaze in Ogun State. The group said it was concerned that terrorism might have gradually crept its ugly head into the region. Now, when I read the headline of the first news that said federal government finally released the names of those financing terrorism in Nigeria, I was like, at this point, I was not expecting it. I was saying this is more than 1 year ago when they told us. Yes, this is more than 1 year. So, it's not like I was eager. I was just saying, okay, let me listen to it. And now, I think what the federal government really meant to say was, these things now are aiding these people. Where you cannot trace people to. Most especially, I think this POS, there was someone I was listening to, or was it a program I was listening to, that these people, you can't trace them. Yes, most especially this POS. You cannot trace them these days. That is why money, but that one is none of my business, so I'm going somewhere. That is why money might disappear from your account. And you might not even be able to even trace. It is difficult. It's not like it's impossible. It is difficult. You have to put in work to trace those people. And there's a possibility that the person that collected the POS might not even be the person using the POS. So that's when is it. Now, I think, like I said, this organization, the government call, their activities how am I going to say it? Their activities are, how will I put it now? I think it's because it is not traceable, as in some of the activities, it kind of aids. It's not like really those people. Look at what happened. It's not like really those people, they engage in helping some of them might know, some might not know. Take a POS, for instance. Anybody can walk to a POS and say, transfer money to this particular account for me. It is very easy. And you transfer. Somebody can come to you and say, give me this amount of money. The person will not mind if you are charging. Somebody might come, give me 500, the person might be coming on a daily basis. Do you understand? To you, the fact that the person don't even haggle price with you, you don't hammer. Do you understand? So all those things, unknowing to you, you might do it. Why some of them are even brought out for such purposes? The person will just come outside, they do POS, make it be like, say, cover up. Do you understand? Okay. What of individual, which banks cover up as usual? This one is not cover up. This one is, they're just telling you, I think the headline is quite deceptive, or should I say deceiving. Once I read that, was like, at this point, they will not see anything. But what they are trying to see is this particular organization, even without the change. The Hausa man that changes dollar to, naira to dollar to pounds to euro. If you go there and you tell him, Oga, me, I want change $50,000, or I want change $100,000. Now money, that business. Now you bring come. They want to make markets come, make customer come. Do you understand? I mean the ones that do not know anything about it. But you see, you will just collect. The person will just change the money to naira, and the person will not even haggle the price. They come every day. I like them. They will change it for you. You understand? Meanwhile, there are some people who come out for such purpose. They will come with the pretense of their money changer, so that when they come, they say, I don't know anybody. You know, be everybody I know now. My customer, I know they know them. I don't even know. You understand? So, people that can easily vanish without traces, I think this is what the government is saying. All right. If they are trying to review them, let them be arrested. I mean, the banks, governmental regulation, and the financial technology firms aren't nonsense, like I said. These people, I don't think they are involved, as in, how do I even put it? I don't think they are really involved in these things. These are just things that might be needed. Because when I say fintech firms, and I think, I was lost. So they're not saying these people are really, they say these people can use them. Somebody can come to give me money, give me this amount of money. You tell the person, okay, your money na 5,000. You say, no worry. You even give you tip, 5,500 or 6,000. If the person come, you give him the money. The same thing, somebody is coming to change $50,000 or $100,000 or 100,000 pounds to naira. This is business. The person will even tip that person. God, thank you. They come every day. Every day I like him. You see, before you know it, even those fintech organizations, the same thing. You go there and you want something done and they do it for you. To them, it's business. They don't know. So I don't think the government, I think the headline is actually quite deceptive. The government are just saying these businesses, they can aid, or whether I like it or not, they aid terrorism. But some of them do not do it knowingly. Why some do it knowingly? They came out for such purpose, but they cover up as, people who do their normal daily business. Okay, on those notes, we have come to the end.